EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to be 3rd down. Goff with the give to Montgomery.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They face second down and 7. The motion man here is McClure. Play action. Here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Daniels now on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, it's Goff. He's caught left side by St. Brown. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first and 10, here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Throwing again, Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Timeout. Here now, second down and goal. To throw is Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Bates' kick is good. The Lions are going to move out in front.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbinoghene. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
That is just a seconds of the first half, Mike, and You give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Next, the score, Lions 23, Commanders 21.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Goff. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Lions 23, Commanders 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On target, got it to McLaurin. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pitch.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now Montgomery. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 25-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. You tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's gone. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 40.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Second down, Montgomery. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll keep it on the ground. Second down and 8. They'll run here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From from the shotgun on third down. Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw with Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now. Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the handoff, it's Montgomery.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's 1st down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Robinson. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll run with Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will up the lead to 5. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.